so I am going to place one of these, one of these, one of those. Then I'm going to get up underneath here. I'm going to place assume that that went to the right spot. It looked like it. Yep. Because as soon as those guys get complete, ho ho ho. Going to be weld before grind now. It says it needs superconductors. Well, I will assist. Now, one thing I was thinking of that I'm probably going to do in order to ensure that that this facility doesn't get destroyed as quickly again is to put in the force field system. I need to do that, but first I need to get those reactors online. And I think the best way for me to do that be to get into this one and transport. Now, I did have an issue on this reactor. That's weird. There's only one reactor? It's only showing one? That's kind of weird. Unless I renamed the other one. Or maybe it... Is it even locked? No, it's not even locked. Okay. That would explain it. Alright, so... Reactor. I want to change this. I think that's exactly the same way I have the other one. But what I want to do too is I'm going to... Oh, I can't do that. I will shut off the conveyor system. Let's see if that works. Because I had a problem before where it drained all... Tim drained all the uranium from the ship. And almost didn't have the inertial dampers on. And I was struggling to just get this moving. And it was like fighting a no-win battle with Tim. Where is that connector? There it is. Okay, this will be the moment of truth. So far, so good. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to do KTI D cargo, and then KTI E3. Why am I not seeing the rest of the ship? Evidently, you gotta do it twice now to lock. Which is kinda sad. Wait a second, are you taking from my inventory? Is that what you're doing? So now I'm going to go back down here, and I'm going to reconnect back up to the Arcturus. "1 hour of power, 28 minutes of power at 100% power usage. Wonder why that is. Oh, that's right. Because Tim will not leave the uranium in the large reactors on the base. And so it keeps trickling a little bit of uranium into the reactors on the Explorer. And just sucking the life out of it. I'm really tempted to shut off Tim, because I've actually named the reactors on the base appropriately for Tim not to remove any material, but yet Tim still removes the material. Supposed to be lights on in here. Supposed to be lights on in here all over the place. What was that? Oh, that's right. You're starving. Okay. Well, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this. E3 bottom connector. Unlock. Expecting that. Oh, there we go. So if you look behind me, you won't see the Arcturus anymore. That's because the Arcturus is gone. The build and repair system, nanobots, were very efficient. And they definitely went to town on the Arcturus. The unfortunate part is you did get a little glimpse of the base. And I was in a serious working mood, actually. And because it was a holiday here in the United States, I had lots of time to play around on Space Engineers. So I started tinkering with the base a little bit. I see there. No Arcturus, no pieces, parts, nothing. Oh, the only other thing I got here is this little ship. I need to get this back over. I'll do that here shortly. But yeah, nothing. Nothing is left. It's all in the cargo containers. I'll just turn that off for a second. The base is a little different from what you last saw because there was a bunch of things that were really bothering me, and then I started tinkering around and just kept going and going and going, and was basically silent the whole time. Even though I knew I was recording, it was silent. And so I took all that and just tossed it away, because I think you've probably been bored with just seeing me grinding and welding and so forth. But that really bothers me there. I wonder what it is. It's really, well, I think I know what it is. Kilowatts. Oh. Alright, well, it's not really using much. So, this is the entrance way from out the back. This is the airlock. And here I have 3 small cargo containers. They should be empty. Yes, they're empty. And those are accessible from here, and that's just that wall into the hangar area. Over here is the airlock, and this airlock goes between the hangar and the production side. And so now we'll go into the production area again so that you can see that. I don't know why these guys are not transferring. I wonder. Conveyor system, why is it off? Alright, so both of those are running. That's great. Okay, so in here we have the 2 large reactors, some air vents, stacks of batteries, have speed and yield modules. And out here, this is the auxiliary hangar. Shut that door there. That's a small hangar. Not a whole lot to it. Sensor controlled lighting, as you see. I have the one connector in the middle here. All heavy metal flooring, heavy metal blocks. Most of it's half blocks. But here where this connector is at, there is large full blocks going down and kind of sealing that area off from the underneath. And over here, this is the main hangar. Also sensor controlled lighting. I got the nice mood lighting on the Star Wars thing. I kind of like that. And because it's an even number in depth, but an odd number in width. I was able to put these in the center, but since it would have been kind of, you know, this line right here between the yellow and the black, that is the center of the hangar. I guess I have a mild case of OCD. I don't know, but I went ahead and I put a collector there just to balance things out. There are the 3 cargo containers. We have the front. I don't really want to open that because the multiplayer stuff is being really irritating. Well, actually, you know what? I'll go up top. Oh, you know what? I just noticed this. And so up here I just have the bare necessities. It's just a nice little stairwell going up. Nice big windows looking out onto the hangar. I have these large windows here to look out back where the Arcturus used to be. I have medical center. I have a cryo chamber. And if it wasn't for the build and repair system, I would probably still be working on this right now. So, let me turn this system on here. Let's take a look and see. Alright, so the Explorer is settled down. That's good. We have cameras for everything. This is the area in the crater, I guess I'll call it. Where is it? Let's open these guys up. I'm using the Forcefield mod by Hannibal, I think is the name. And right now when they're blue, it can't go through it. As soon as I click to be open, now you can pass through. It's still airtight, but it's you can pass through it. Did I say that right? I think so. So anyway, let's wander out here. There was no reason for me to close this door, but did anyway. So I figured that having the force field will help out to protect the hangar bay doors. And voila! We are now in space. I'm gonna leave my helmet lights off. That's the gantry I created. I think it looks freaking awesome. And all it is just, you know, conveyor tubes, a conveyor block, some half blocks, some lights. There's the camera. It just extends out far enough to where the Explorer or any larger ship could dock onto and be able to connect to the base. And considering the little issue that I had last video, I'm a little hesitant to put any pistons or rotors into work right now. And of course up here is gravity generator and the cargo containers. So I think the first thing I want to do is get this guy out of here and take it into the hangar. Let's see if I can do this without crashing. Finally. Alright, so let's get around to the hangar. Okay, let's see. Should just let me pass through. Oh yeah. There we go. So I'm just gonna drop it. And that should have... let me see here. Okay, I think it dropped. I think it's gone. Oh! That's not smart. Let me see here. How are we looking? Go back. Down. Alright. And so, all I should have to do now is paint it all red, and it should start disappearing. Anytime now. Oh, did I shut him off? I think I might have shut him off. I did. There they go. Tearing it up. Okay, that is really weird that the lighting effect is down below and not up here. Ah! Oh, okay. When I connected that and locked it on there, it doesn't register the ship anymore. So, here we go. Awesome.